Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Endless Terrafiy. The game is now, I would like to say, about 75 to 80% done. I probably would have had it done earlier today, but yesterday I spent all day fixing my sister's laptop. Literally took me, I woke up at like 9 and then I finished off like at 8 something, and then I worked on the game a little bit and then went to sleep, and I started working at it again today at around 3 p.m. because I had to go do something. Now it's 5 p.m. and my deadline is today, and I just have a small things to like tweak out. I'm basically trying to still balance it. I'm gonna jump into the game now. So I'm basically still trying to balance it in the sense of when you start off the game, you're gonna be pretty weak, but I want to balance it enough for you to actually have a chance to survive. Skip tutorial? No, I'm not gonna skip that. I will be moving that score thingy down in the Z axis because right now it's just in the way of my text. So welcome to Terrafiy. You go here to kill as many enemies as you can. The more you kill, the higher your score is. It's a simple game, simple run and gun, kill as many as you can, and then you will die eventually. Every time you enter here. Oh, okay, I see. Every time you enter here, I forgot doesn't matter. Every time you enter here, you have 30 seconds to do anything you have to do. Once that 30 seconds is up, you will be evicted into Terrafiy. What would I say? Fairy tale. Keep this in mind when you leave this place. The time will be set to 7 a.m. Make sure to come back here each day before 8 p.m. After 8 p.m. it will become too cold for you to hang around outside and your health will start to drain. I've made an extra space that I need to be fixing. To enter this room, you must first find the key. Located somewhere in Terrafiy, it will be relocated once you enter this room. You will also need to locate a teleporter, which will also relocate once you enter here. Killing enemies will also kill time. The more you kill, the faster time moves. Health apples will be scattered all over the place. If you are injured, walk over them to pick them up. If not, try to avoid them as they will heal you anyways. To start off, you will be given 1500 gold. To spend, you can... You can use this money to buy a random weapon from the box. It's gonna be called the box. That treasure chest right there is called the box. Not a treasure chest, the box. It's funny because I'm doing the quotation mark thingy with my hand every time I do that. You might receive no item or be forced out. You can also buy health pills from the NPC to the right, which is Ralph. Might change that later. I might not. The one on the left offers upgrades to you and your low class weapons. So that's where you could upgrade class A. Weapon A, weapon B, and sword A. Actually, gun A, gun B, sword A, sword B. Low class weapon. You cannot use your menu ones outside, but you can use E to add items to your quick slot bar. Okay. There is no save option. Once you die, it's game over.
So I just recently actually added the health pills. So I'm gonna go ahead. The health pill and the death egg. The death egg is basically a weapon of mass destruction. There's only one in the game and you can use it only once, and then once you use it, so basically all it does is just like every enemy 20 tiles from you will die. Will just die, and then there's over 500 enemies on the map at the same time, so you also have plenty of people to fight still. That's like when you're in a tight corner and you want to get away. So when you do start off, with your hands. The menu right now is minimized. You only see your gold, your kills, where you see the enemy types you've killed, and it says them to change the options. So here is where you will be able to pick which avatar you want to be. Ooh, my timer was actually up, so I actually don't want to start showing you the game like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let myself die. Start back up. I forgot that I have 30 seconds to be in here, so skip tutorial. Yes, it will reset my timer, so take your time to read that tutorial. So right now I could pick to be a girl if I want to, pick to be a boy. If you go over to Ralph over here, he sells more cards so you could like unlock them. So right now you won't be able to use every single one of them. You could buy grenades, health pill, and then blah blah blah. You could upgrade your health over there and your weapons. I'm gonna buy something random, and of course I didn't get anything, so I'm gonna try again. I didn't get anything, so this is basically going to it's not going to end well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and equip this real quick and show you what this does. Basically every single enemy 20 tiles from me will die, and some it won't be updated until you actually move over to that side of the tile. That's why you saw when I moved over to the left, some of the enemies actually moved to the right with it. So basically that just gets you a huge breathing room to like move around and not worry about dying. That's like, if that's especially useful if you just started off the game. I'm trying to die actually here to show you the game over screen. You won't be able to see your score. So the death egg is basically it's good for when you first enter. Actually, not when you first enter, whenever you like go back into Terrafiy and you're like surrounded by a group of enemy and you know there's no possible way you could get out, then that's a good time to use it. Gonna go ahead and jump back into the game real quick and read the tips that I have up so far. Yeah, skip the tutorial. Tip number 1, restart the game if you do not have a good starting weapon. Trust me, using your hand is definitely gonna get you killed. There's only one death egg in the game, so use it wisely. I just added that myself. Tip number 3, check the size of Terrafiy for the teleporter. If not, then look in the city. It's supposed to be tip number 4, but keep an eye out for armor and weapon. Keep your eye out for armor and WMD reaping sight. So the weapon of mass destruction reaping sight. So the reaping sight and the armor is basically, when you get the armor, you have 500 frames of invincibility, and then when you get the reaping sight, then you could just kill like every monster around you. So I'm gonna try to show you guys that. So each of them lasts 500 frames, but the downside to that is, even if you do, like, let's say you just got a weapon of mass you got the reaping sight and you're killing enemies, and then you killed an enemy that drops another one. When you pick that one up, the timer does not reset. So you basically just have 2 in your inventory sitting there. It will not reset, and then after the timer is off, both of them will be removed from your inventory. Timer does not reset for those weapon of, it's the same thing for the reaping sight and the armors. Timers do not reset. The main reason why I did that is because okay, so there is another option. When you fail to like gain an item from the treasure chest, you might get this item to say, do you want to try your luck and gain a weapon? I keep on calling it weapon, a sweeping blade or a shotgun. So the risk is, there is a small chance you will be kicked out. There's a small chance that you will lose all your items, and there's a small chance that you will be kicked out and lose all your items. All your items meaning all your weapons that you have in your inventory, so you won't even have your hands to fight anymore. You'll just be vulnerable. I'm also going to make it so it removes your items that you actually have too, like your potions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick yes. I lost all my items and got kicked out. So actually, it doesn't get rid of your, oh yeah, I did make an exception for the weapon that you have in your hand at the time. So okay, let me actually check out how much time I have. I've showed everything. I haven't actually showed like a real for reals gameplay, so I might make a video for that. This is just a demo to show you how everything is set up. So here I could come over here and upgrade my health up to 1000. Right now it's at 500. The maximum is 1000. Yeah, as you can see, I have 500 left from 150. Upgrade weapons. Yeah, I don't have intent to upgrade. Okay, or enough money. So let me buy a Ralph. So just come over here. Oops. Just come over here, go to Ralph, and now change them. So when you do start off, you start off with a male character, but you have the option to change yourself to a female. Let me see here. I enjoy using that death egg. It's just something about it. Put this in W. Kill myself, and then so when you do call up the death egg, you do have this option to select. I usually just select the guy closest to me, and you can see everyone just dies. And I gain. See, it seems like I'm gaining a lot of gold. It's actually not a lot. Not a lot of gold. I might be reducing well, as you can see, I've gained the. Actually, no, they're not. Oh, okay, yeah, that was from. So they're actually getting blown away as the. Oh my gosh. So your hands actually do the least amount of damage of all the weapons. So you do not want to use it. It has a great knockback, but that's again a balancing system to like make it so you could actually get away from the enemy. If you do not get if you don't get a good weapon, at least a good any sword or any if you don't get any weapon at all, reset the game because you're most likely going to die. I have actually managed to play with my bare hands and then got enough money, and then I found the chest and everything. I went back to into the shack, and then I got a weapon, and then I continued playing, and I actually did good. My highest score in this game so far is like 6,000 something. That's not actually a lot, but yeah. So next episode I'm actually gonna do a for reals gameplay. This episode is just to show you what I've been doing so far. So basically these are the enemy types in the apples. There's 600 plus events, so it's 600 over here, and then there's like a few over here. So in total it's like 605 ish. 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, 605 events in the map. So this, I actually have a great anti-lagging script, so that's what makes it that every time you blow, like when you use a death egg, instead of killing like every enemy at the same time and having them all blow out, you could see that some of them don't actually get blown out till you get into like, so they enter your screen, then they get killed and get blown out. So that's what's causing that lag thing right there. My anti-lag skill, which is great by I think Victor. I don't want to give the wrong person credit here. Yeah, Victor by Victor Sant. So that's it for this episode. 75 to 80% done. I have added all the music to it. I've added the title screen. I'm not gonna be changing the window background. I'm not going to be. I might be changing the game over background. Again, it's still some small little things to still do. Like balancing the enemies. Like before, I made it so that the enemies have a longer range of seeing you, but then that just made it like terribly worse for everybody, because like once you enter the game, literally all the enemies around you will just swarm at you, and you will most likely die from that swarm, unless like you have like unless you have like the lasers gun or something good that can kill in one hit, then you're definitely going to die. So next episode I'm gonna play this game for reals. Right now this was just a walkthrough of the way everything is set up. Yeah, see you guys next time. This actually went to be a long video. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to be updated every time I release a new video. Make sure to like this video, and if you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, please leave your comments down below to let me know. Once again, thank you.